second nature. All is automatic.
Arrow.
What's up, Dignity? Dignity. Why would you want me to turn on my light?
Win the game.
Arab win the game? I'm the hardest conference in the league, man. You really think I got this? I got you though.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot.
I got you, man.
Raymond James
I
Stadium.
just need to, you know,
The scene a few
stretch a
moments
little,
ago. Here
and
it
I'll be
is. It's
set.
unlike
Positive
any
scoring
other
with
in
no
sport.
time.
Do battle between the San Francisco.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you.
And the Tampa Bay
Here, I'll win it
Buccaneers.
though. I'll win it. Easy dubs.
This will make it into the end zone.
You know I'm gonna win when he catches the ball on those. You know it.
Will begin at the 25.
It's a dog. Like, come on. Like, ST was watching my stream earlier. I was kind of surprised, but you know, whatever. Yeah, okay, but he was watching my SFL stream. I'm still kind of, you know, washed up after that game, but whatever. Oh, easy stop. Sit down. Polani looking head ass. Sit down.
Alright, TST.
Yep. Hey, at least ST still uses YouTube, he said. So he subscribed to me. So
they'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Working out of the gun. Love.
Easy stop. 10-yard game? Trash. Just kidding. Me and Dom are cool, so I will not be toxic. Nice catch, Dom. But, you know, I did hold you a little, so I hold you down to only 10 yards, so yeah.
Love
imagine
quickly outside.
Oh,
he'll be taken down, but not before
damn.
He gets
Come
into
to think of it, I'm
territory.
giving up way too many
11
yards.
more on that one
Chill.
and another first down. That was a lightning fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
What is he doing? Some weird stuff.
First down, going to the air with Love. And on the slant, able to find Ayuk. Past the 20.
Yeah, sit down.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. Again, it's Love. And he hauls it in.
You know what? I'm shooting myself, I swear. You know what? It doesn't matter. He got ball first. He got ball first, so it doesn't matter.
Touchdown. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Whatever.
Extra point by Carlson.
Don't worry, Dignity. But don't get your hopes down. I got this.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
What wouldn't be me without running stretch? Wouldn't be me without having to change my play because he knew I was going to
If you don't score this drive in the lead.
Okay.
Stafford on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
Okay, it's okay.
A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was,
Wait, what? What the fuck? How did he intercept that?
33.
What?
They have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys
Well,
to make sure they hold it for you after the game.
No,
If you
dignity.
play the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
My God, I hate Dom right now.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass.
He always finds
Strictly the
somebody
run
to be
game,
open.
You can be
somehow.
creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points.
Dignity, if you're not watching.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to
have
give a
that
lot of
feeling
credit
to
where
come
it's
back.
due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I shouldn't know what Dom's
Bucs
weakness
offense
is.
set to begin their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Following the interception, Love, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. First down, Love to pass. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Love gonna stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Buccaneers, nothing.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Love looking to throw it. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Complete to number 85.
George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener. Adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. He'll field this at the 5. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On 1st and 10, Love. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's
a gain of 10 and a 49er first down. From the gun, Love.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly out wide is Love. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, 49ers.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake, Love. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Leonard Floyd. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And a 49er first down.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Love. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Niners 24. Buccaneers nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action. Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
56, the mark, boys, 56. Check.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Hi, guy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Oh!
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Kill me.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
These puppies are good.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half. Love. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers continue to roll.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The first half, no contest. What
Guys,
will the
maybe if you
second
hype
half
up the
bring?
chat, I might have a
As
chance.
we are back and
Only
underway
down by 5 possessions.
on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Winner, I'll eat your plush cat.
They have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game.
I mean, it's not a stuffed animal, it's a real cat.
They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Taken down.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
56. Mike.
Throwing is Stafford. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. It'll be 37 yards there on the... We'll go on offense, 1st and 10.
One second. People won't stop fucking complaining, so... I mean, it makes sense, but...
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Buccaneers,
well,
nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys
By the way, I don't know if you know this, but I beat you in subs, loser.
They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive should
Why did I throw that? Why? By the way, I don't know if you know this, but I beat you in fuck you.
Relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey, here we go. Watch the ball.
I am at 130.
I'm aware that you beat me, so.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches. Moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Let's set a tone, fellas, let's set a tone.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Tyler Johnson, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line.
Like that. That's not okay, Dom. He went around my whole O-line.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. He'll let one go deep for Howard. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They give him a gain of 37.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs are able to get a score back. Matt Gay on for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Buccaneers 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Bro, he's not like any other good.
And he's got this down almost to the 20
so
before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Gain of 14.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense in the sense they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's the 12 more yards there and another first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone. but that's going to wind up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your...
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
To George Kittle.
A 9-yard touchdown there as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
I'm truly saddened.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
I could truly
a quick throw here that's better. Complete.
Well, I truly did not.
We can pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But
good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
O.J. Howard.
Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
For the Buccaneers.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
Facing
2.
a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working out of the gun. Love winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Following the interception, Love. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
San Francisco.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. That is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Lost man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Just got to be patient, baby. Just got to be patient.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want.
Oh, wide open, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass in the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second and 9 now from the 21. Now a handoff looking right. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Third down. To tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Going up, a champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. Shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, 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 work the. Panic camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous.